Up next.
Would you like to help solve the development challenges facing our country? Come to Ndejje University and learn to create self-sustaining projects for your future. Our expert lecturers are ready to equip you to become an engineer to design effective processing machines, or an agribusiness entrepreneur to implement such technologies for food processing, or even a software developer to create mobile apps that can help market the products. We even provide you with the entrepreneurship skills to effectively manage the value chain in your line of business. And all that action happens on an area spanning 700 acres with the best facilities on 2 campuses in Luero and Mango, serving both undergraduate and postgraduate courses. We also have courses sponsored by the Higher Education Student Loan Scheme. Apply online at admissions.ndu.ac.ug or pick applications from any of our campuses. Call the numbers below for inquiries. Ndejje University. Come experience a holistic approach to learning.
Get noticed, advertise with us. Call 0714-474-433 or 0759-728-168 to place your bookings now. Ndejje University TV is available on free-to-air, Go TV and Your TV. Follow us on Facebook, Ndejje TV Live, Twitter at Ndejje TV Live, Instagram, Ndejje TV Live, and you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Ndejje University TV. Ndejje University TV, your source of knowledge and wisdom. Tonight.
Omulabi wa Ndejje University TV niyo program obulamu zaabu.
These are the patients. You can see this is doctor's room.
Era banoswani nature of weight. Kimu kyakuna kubereka emmere leeta amaanyi.
Mweno program tugenda batukutuusaako abasawo abakugu ab'enjawulo.
Oxygen will then come from the bag to the patient.
Afuna kye bayita cardiac arrest or heart attack. Bakwaayo obukerenda.
You can see the compartment for antimalarials.
Abalwadde ba sukaali ne pressure tebalya masavu ga biso.
Ebyo byonna mweno program obulamu zaabu.
Coming up in Live at 8, President Museveni issues directives to increase on export. Welfare of security officers dominates sector debate in Parliament. Peak of Ramadan, Muslims flood Kampala city for Eid shopping. And in sports, Victoria Series enters day 3. This and much more in Live at 8. Welcome and thank you for watching Ndejje University TV. My name is ANSLEM OJARU with the news in details. In his maiden quarterly address to the country that focused on supporting the tourism sector, delivered at State House Entebbe on Wednesday, President Museveni issued 5 directives that will see Uganda presented in a more better image to the world. Sarah Chirabo with more on that story.
I'd like him to make this broadcast and make some announcements that we want to follow through.
In a meeting that was organized by the Presidential Advisory Committee on Exports and Industrial Development, headed by Audrey Kurabogo, that brings together all trade representatives, allowing them to network, learn and build strategies with Uganda private sector local input, President Museveni expressed the need to support the private drive to increase Uganda's export earnings through tourism. His Excellency directed the Kampala Capital City Authority to give monthly updates on the cleanup, repair and maintenance of roads in the city.
Directed them to follow the parish model approach and have at least one garbage truck for each of the 99 parishes. I want a garbage skip every 200 meters. A garbage skip every 200 meters. They must regularly make public service announcements for tourists and city dwellers using information booth at all passenger terminals.
He further directed the Ministry of Finance to urgently release the quarterly contribution to KCCA for the maintenance of the roads.
The 41 Africa Development Bank City Roads project will continue for the next 4 years to improve the city transport. I now direct the Ministry of Finance to urgently release the quarterly contribution to KCCA of Uganda shilling 6 billion for pothole filling, repairs and maintenance of roads. I have been told that only 30% of this money has been released this financial year, causing roads outside the AFDB project to fall into bad disrepair with attendant problems for traffic jams. I task the Kampala Executive Director and her team to give the country an account of progress in this matter.
On setting up a Uganda trade hubs, the head of state directed the Civil Aviation Authority and the Ministry of Works to work with the private sector and set up these hubs, starting at Entebbe International Airport.
The hubs will be composed of coffee, chocolate, Uganda leather products, sugar, fruits, vegetables, dairy, beef, poultry, etc. The hubs will be places for content about the Ugandan tourism and hospitality. The tourism sector operators, hoteliers, tour agents, transporters, medical and travel insurance agents, etc. should work with the hubs to showcase Uganda's weather, nature, people, culture, and history. The trade hubs will be run by the private sector and will be the basis for mapping more than 10,000 tourist attractions in Uganda.
At the same meeting, the President launched the Trade Frontier Fund, which will help exporters to underwrite their invoices and provide them with working capital.
I would like to use this opportunity to launch the Trade Frontier Fund, which will help exporters to underwrite their invoices and provide them with working capital. We will continue to increase this fund.
He thanked the Committee on Exports for finding ways to leverage and match the funds given to them and for connecting with scientists to commercialize their findings with the private sector. I
thank the Committee on Exports for finding ways to leverage and match the funds we are giving them to ensure the fund expands and helps many more exporters. I also thank them for connecting with our scientists so that we can commercialize their findings with the private sector.
The Prime Minister, Right Honorable Robin Anabanja, highlighted the major challenge Uganda has and promised to follow up on all directives.
Your Excellency, you have assisted us grow our economy to the level where we are. And of course, we still have a challenge of subsistence economy in the balance of payment deficit. We import more than what we export. This challenge will be addressed by increasing our export, and hence the importance of this meeting. Your Excellency, have taken note of all your directives. I will definitely coordinate as head of government business, the city, our cities in the periphery, and make sure that those directives you have given us are implemented to the latter.
Serbian officials thanked President Museveni for strengthening the relationship between the two countries.
Serbia is excited to host Expo exhibition in Belgrade, which presents a tremendous opportunity for Ugandan companies to showcase themselves on European markets. We look forward to working closely with Uganda to facilitate your participation in existing events. Mr. President, thank you very much in front of the Serbian government for warm welcome and opportunity to deepen our friendship and partnership. Thank you very much.
They further stressed that they are ready to cooperate and partner with Uganda in exporting and adding value to the raw materials.
I believe very much it's relevant to lead by example, so I decided to be the first to put my own resources into what I believe. And I believe we can grow the exports of Uganda together by €6 billion until 2028.
The meeting was attended by, among others, the Minister of State for Tourism, Honorable Martin Mugala, the Minister of State for Trade, Honorable Harriet Nabatanzi, the Deputy Attorney General, Honorable Jackson Kafuzi, Honorable David Bahati, Dr. Monica Musenero, and private sector exporters in the key 13 products. Sala Chirabo, live at 8.
Thank you, Sarah. During the sitting chaired by the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Thomas Tayewa, members of Parliament called for improved working conditions for security officers following the presentation of the sector report by the Chairperson of Defence and Internal Affairs Committee. Let's take a look at the story. The welfare of police and army officers dominated the debate of the defense and internal affairs sector as members of parliament called for better working conditions. The chairperson of the Defense and Internal Affairs Committee said there are funding gaps for decent housing, education and insurance, among others, for the security officers. According to the report, construction of new staff housing requires an addition of 65.4 billion, with construction of uniports requiring 49 billion. Renovation of existing barracks has a funding gap of shillings 20 billion.
The committee recommends developing a successor project to continue with the infrastructure development in the forces. All outstanding contractual material obligations of the ending project be met under retooling project in financial year 2023-2024. A provision of 49 billion be provided to meet the contractual obligations of provision of uniports.
Bweju County Member of Parliament, Honorable Francis Ndejje, called upon the House not to only consider security officers' sacrifices, but also their children.
I come from a background of having been, that I have faced the wrath of an annoyed policeman. A very annoyed policeman who is hungry, a policeman who sleeps badly, eats badly, and therefore sometimes they act the way they act because of the conditions under which they live. And therefore I should be able to defend them, make sure they get good accommodation. I have been moving around to see the uniposts that are being constructed, right, Honourable Speaker. They are actually poorer than the ones that were constructed in the 60s. I support the idea that we need to give them money for accommodation, but that this money should be for decent accommodation.
The Minister of State for Defense and Veteran Affairs, Oleru Abson, informed the House that the children of the UPDF officers are already getting free education at primary level and say that there are plans to extend the program to cover secondary and university levels.
Already we have free education for the children of the soldiers, at least from primary up to the secondary. What we are now planning is just to upgrade to the university level. And even it is universal. You are aware in this country we have universal primary education, we have USC, we all have that, but still we have affirmative action. Please, we still have affirmative action for the children of the soldiers. That's why we have the Army primary schools, Army secondary schools, specifically to look for the education of the children of the...
The Minister for Internal Affairs pledged to continue advocating for better welfare for officers through proper planning and budgeting. ANSLEM OJARU, live at 8. Muslims worldwide are seen getting ready to celebrate Eid al-Fitr 2023. In Kampala, different shops are seen flooded by customers doing Eid shopping. Sarah Chirabo with more on that story.
With only a clock ticking for the Muslims to celebrate their Eid al-Fitr worldwide, customers crowded Kampala city shops for both food and clothing, especially those deals in Muslim garments. Akim Seguya, one of the vendors in Kampala, deals in ladies' clothing, is happy for the turn-up, although hoping for more customers.
Business tebadde tenatambula bubi nnyo okusinziira abantu bagula mu mpola naye nga tetumanyi okutandika olunaku olw'enkya n'olwaleero olw'eggulo ekintu kijja kuba kyeyongedde ddala. Basiraamu bannange badde bagezezzaako okujja okusuubula ebintu bye bagenda okukozesa n'engoye bye bagenda okweyambisa ku lunaku lwa Eid. Era tusuubira kigenda kubeera ky'amaanyi nnyo olunaku olw'enkya ne ku Eid lwennyini ffe tugenda beerawo.
Some customers also expressed their happiness as they were blessed in Ramadan and also pleased with the price of commodities, which is much cheaper compared to that of last year.
Ekisibo kya leero tukisiibya bulungi nnyo alhamdulillah. Allah kituteeredde mu baraka empeera era tuli basanyufu nnyo essaawa eno tuzze kugula ku ngoye ez'okwambala bukaali amasaliyaati naye nga bya layisi tebabitusedde embeera ebadde nnungi ddala era tuli mu ssanyu lingi nnyo. Ewedde byali bya bbeeyi nnyo kuba akakaaya kano nali nkagula emitwalo 3 naye olwaleero kaguza omutwalo 1. Kale ndi mu ssanyu lingi.
Ugandans are therefore advised to celebrate responsibly and stay safe by not involving themselves into harmful acts.
Bonna mbaagaliza Eid ennungi okugira obulungi naye ate mbadde mbasaba nti tebasanyuka nnyo kugenda mu biduula kukola ki naye babeere abantu abakkakkamu baba bagenza okucakala ssaawa 3 basange nga bali waka ekyali badde ekirungi.
However, some vendors claim the low turn-up of customers.
Okusinziira omwaka guno abantu ba Eid tebakitegedde butegeezi. Abakasitoma bakyali batini naye tubakoowoola bonna gye bali badduke mangu bajje kusala traders engato za layisi $5,000 nga weefunira akagatto.
Muslims started their Ramadan on 24th of March 2023 and the date of the Eid varies depending on the sighting of the moon, and this year it is expected to begin on Saturday, April. Sarah Chirabo, live at 8.
Thank you, Sarah Chirabo. On Wednesday in Bombo, Vipers took a step forward in the title race, securing a narrow victory against
secured a crucial 1-0 win over UPDF FC on Wednesday, with the only goal of the match coming as an unfortunate own goal by goalkeeper Derek Wele in the 2nd minute. Milton Kalisa's cross was deflected by Wele into his own net, giving Vipers SC an early lead that they managed to maintain until the final whistle. Despite dominating proceedings, Vipers SC couldn't capitalize on their early advantage and were left to defend against UPDF FC's attack for the remainder of the match. However, the Venoms managed to hold on to their lead and secured all 3 points. With SC Villa and KCCA FC both losing their respective matches, this win has enabled Vipers SC to close the gap on the top 2 teams in the title race. The hosts came close to scoring a late equalizer with Farid Ashum Rashidi's header in added time being kept out by a fantastic save from Vipers goalkeeper Roger Storach.
I'm happy we've won the game 1-0 away from home. We had taken long without winning an away game. It seems that now we are improving game by game. So as a coach, I'm happy. I know we're on the right track. The game was a bit difficult, and UPDF had a good run this season, this second round. They had just drawn with the KCCA away from their home. So the game wasn't easy, but the players showed a good character, and I'm happy about that. Today we managed to introduce 2 youngsters. Ruyima started as a wing-back 3. He played well. This was his first game. I believe he will be one of the best players here in Uganda. And Walusimba also came in as a substitute. We were a bit struggling in the midfield, and I think he played well. He stabilized the midfield. I think we shall be bringing in slowly by slowly new young players to see that we build a team which will be winning trophies.
UPDF remains in 12th place with 22 points and are only 3 points above the relegation zone after their loss to Vipers. Vipers SC is currently in 3rd place with 35 points after playing 18 matches. However, they have 4 games in hand with their league leaders S Villa on top with 41 points. Salah Chirabo, Alan Gamol, live at 8.
More in sports. Victoria Series, a women cricket tournament, has entered its 3rd day of action at Lugogo Cricket Oval, and here are the results of the day.
Look, Uganda need to make sure they can penetrate.
In a thrilling encounter in the Victoria Series, Uganda defeated the United Arab Emirates by 6 wickets at the Lugogo Cricket Oval held on Thursday afternoon. Winning the toss, the United Arab Emirates elected to bat first and set a target of 99 runs in 20 overs. However, the Ugandan bowlers put up a commendable performance, restricting the opposition to just 99 runs for the loss of 7 wickets in their allotted 20 overs. In response, the Ugandan team showed great resilience and chased down the target with ease in just 17 overs with 6 wickets in hand. This victory marked Uganda's 2nd consecutive win in the tournament, which has helped them climb up the points table. The star performer for Uganda was their Kevin Awino, who scored 25 runs off 33 balls, where the bowlers also put up a great show, not allowing the United Arab Emirates batsmen to score freely. On the other hand, the United Arab Emirates team will be disappointed with their performance as they were not able to capitalize on a good start and lost the game convincingly. They will be looking to bounce back in their next match against the developing Rwandan team that has won only against Kenya. It was a well-deserved victory for Uganda, who put up a brilliant team effort and played with great determination to secure their 2nd win of the tournament. With this win, they will be high on confidence and will look forward to their next match against Tanzania, which promises to be another exciting encounter. Salah Chirabo, Arsharan Kiranda, live at 8.
Kevin Awino is under it and completes, and Lumo was operating.
Thank you for watching. That has been Live at 8. My name is ANSLEM OJARU. See you next time.